So I started buying the cups, and I used it for my own ice cream brand as well as for other frozen yogurt stores. And at this time, frozen yogurt was the crazy hot new trend. They were popping up all over the place. And before I knew it, I started selling way more cups than ice cream, and my effort kind of shifted towards there. So at this time, I'm finishing up high school, and
oh my gosh, what an amazing story. He cracked me up at every turn just because for him, this is his life, it's so normal. And for the rest of us sitting there, it's incredible.
And I have no formal education in business whatsoever. So with the paper cup business, I learned a really valuable lesson, which is to hire a lawyer.
I love the keynote speaker because I felt like what he talked about with the technology and the relationship piece is so key right now in businesses.
I view technology as being a process improvement for our businesses, not as something that's going to replace us, but something that's going to make us more efficient and better at our jobs.
So I think Max was an amazing speaker, and what he's done at such a young age in terms of building his company from scratch and being such an entrepreneur was amazing.
So in the most poorly worded, written presentation I've ever had, with 2 hours left to go, I submitted my application to TechCrunch Disrupt. I waited, graduated high school, and then about 6 months after they review the applications, I get an email out of the blue from an editor at TechCrunch that said, "Hey, we're a little bit concerned because we can't find anything about you online, and I had made a PowerPoint of what I wanted the website to look like, and then filmed on my iPhone me clicking the next slide button so it actually looked like functionality was there." The first thing I want to say is don't be afraid of technology. If you look at the adoption, it took almost 50 years for electricity to be adopted, but now if you look in this room, practically, if not everyone, has a smartphone and access to internet.
You know, the city invests more than $100,000 a year in Ready, and it's worth every penny. John Stark, who runs it, is an amazing leader. He does a great job bringing jobs, bringing traded sector. We couldn't have a better partner, and we couldn't do it on our own. And getting guests like Max to Redmond to show off Central Oregon and show off our city and the opportunities we can present to him is one of the things that makes Ready great.
Really, Ready standing behind growing our community and growing businesses and bringing, good employees to the area is key.
I grew up in this community, came from Redmond, and so having the opportunity to come back and see what's going on in the city and be surrounded by the business leaders that are, building this community is awesome. It's a great place to do business and grow in business. It's a great place to have a family. It's, an awesome lifestyle and an awesome place to do business.